Okay, and now the next step is again to go back with your fine point Sharpie, that's the thicker one, and start tracing all the pencil. And I would this time do it now as one shape. So you can see this, I'm trying to make sure this is nice and fluid as one main shape on my page. So you can see that becomes its own space now. And then the same with these triangles. And if you remember, these were actually the negative spaces from the N, which have created new shapes. Okay, now on your directions, you can see I've finished the Sharpie. The directions tell us to erase the pencil next, and really just any pencil that's sort of sticking out of the spaces where you erased, so that you can clean up the paper before we start color. So you can really see now that the black's on here, how these look like new shapes, not always necessarily a letter. And it has that radial balance look to it. So you're going to choose a color scheme now to color your designs in with. If you remember from the beginning of the year, we talked about different color schemes: primary, secondary, warm, cool, monochromatic, analogous, intermediate. So look over those and see which one you'd like to do. I'm going to go with cool colors. So I'm going to start off with this blue color, and you want to color the same shape, that same color all the way around. So if I'm going to do this in this blue, then I need to do all of them in that design, that color, so that it creates that pattern not only with the shapes but as well with the color. I also suggest sticking with one color for a while and moving it around before you switch colors. That'll give it some unity and make it look like it's just going together better. So I'm going to again use the same color in a different shape for that reason. So here's the finished piece, and you can see in these different parts that I did value with the crayon, dark to light. There's some more dark to light. That is not necessary, but you can. It really helps it look a little bit more three-dimensional, not so flat. And you can see I use the same colors all the way around, depending on what shape it's in. And once you're finished with this, you're going to use your rubric to grade yourself and turn your artwork in with your rubric.